So today I wanted to teach you how to approach practice. See, a lot of times, a lot of us just tend to stroll into practice without giving it much thought beforehand. Now, we do have coaches, and it's important to go into practice being ready to be teachable. What I found is if you want to get better and make bigger strides faster, then there's got to be some intentionality and focus on your end beforehand. I'm not talking about making a huge plan or anything like that. But what I am talking about is giving some thought about what you want to work in practice and preparing to be flexible if need be. So an action item might be, think about one shot or one attack that you want to get to over and over again and have a backup in case. With that, also think about a specific setup that you want to use that you can maybe use to get to that shot or use to get to a variety of shots. And really, you might want to go up to coach and talk to them after practice or talk to them a few hours before practice and get a sense of what the next practice is going to be like or what the focus would be on, because that way you can be a little more mentally prepared to say, today I want to focus on defense, or today I want to focus on top or bottom or neutral or setups or whatever it is. Because if coach has a plan to have just a top and bottom practice, then you want to be able to be mentally prepared for that and have the thing that you want to work on in mind before you get there. Now, you don't have to be broad with this, right? A lot of times in wrestling, it's the little things that are going to make you get those big leaps. So a focus might be something as simple as a thumb check. Right? Somebody starts reaching in for the inside tie and you're just thumb checking them every time. And that might be a simple focus that you can work on that is going along with the coach's plan the whole time, but now you're thinking, all right, today I'm going to thumb check and make sure that I create space and not let them get that inside tie and be comfortable there. Or it might be something like head block defense, right? I'm lowering my head. There I'm focusing on the first line of defense, right? The head-hands defense kind of approach. Or it might be something as simple as just moving your feet more, right? There's so many different things that you can work on, and that's when you're going to make the bigger strides, because then you can see what you did well in practice and the things that you didn't do well and be able to say, you know what, that's not really working for my style. And that way now you can really start to hone in on what is your style. Or maybe, oh, that is working for my style. I really need to implement that and start refining that every day. So having that kind of focus will allow you to kind of self-analyze a little bit better. That'll help you make improvements that you need to make that fall in line with your style more so. And when you do it this way, you can make improvements day to day on specific things. Like for example, say on Monday, I want to focus on creating angles. So I'm clearing, I'm passing, I'm doing all these different things, I'm circling, but at the end of the practice, I come to myself and I think, all right, what was it that I was doing right? Or where did I feel like I got the best angle? And maybe it's, I tried an arm drag and I got a really good angle on that. So now on Tuesday, I go into practice thinking, all right, today I'm going to really focus on getting a lot of arm drags and seeing what comes from that. So I go for that arm drag in practice and I'm trying to get the body lock, I'm trying to get around, trying to finish clean, right? Now after practice I notice, all right, I was really going for that arm drag and my partner kept on circling really well. So I couldn't actually finish the takedown pretty well, but I was still getting that good angle. So now you think, maybe if I reach for their leg, I could get the single leg. So now on Wednesday you go and you say, all right, I'm gonna clear to an angle, get that arm drag, grab that single. So now on Wednesday you got a really good single leg going from that, but now you realize, all right, I didn't have a clean finish for whatever reason. All right, so now Thursday you focus on that. You start, maybe you start in a single, maybe you start from clearing the angles to the arm drag, but now you're on a single and you're really focusing on finishing it. Maybe it's coming up with the leg, finishing to a foot sweep. Maybe it's staying on the mat and just finishing, shelving the leg and climbing up. Whatever it is, but now by Friday, you got this full sequence that you've broke down and that you've really been intentional to focus on. And now you can work it all together. So now you're saying, all right, today I'm going to work on arm drag, single, clean finish. Right? And now you got something that you can put into your arsenal for later. And then when live comes, you can really focus on that. If you got value out of this video, please give it a like, share it with somebody if you think that it can help them, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And thank you.